Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, the one and only Hosting Cruz, bringing you another exciting edition of boxing. Don't forget to hit and to like, subscribe to my channel. It's always greatly appreciated. Stay tuned. Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Hosting Cruz, and guys, and the new IBF Junior Welterweight World Champion Richardson Hitchins, ladies and gentlemen, has defeated Liam Paro in San Juan, Puerto Rico, in el Coliseo Roberto Clemente, in a 12-round fight for the IBF strap. Now, this fight coming in was 50-50 with a toss-up because of their styles. Both guys were excellent boxers coming in. And it was just a battle between two undefeated fighters at 140, top 10. A world championship fight, and someone had to go in this one. Now, this fight right here was a really good chess match, especially earlier on. Paro had a bit more pep in his step. He was confusing the hell out of Hitchins earlier on in the fight with his jab, pawing it out. He had a really good start. Hitchins didn't know what, he was figuring out what to do with Paro because Paro had a really good aggressive approach. But after the fourth round, Hitchins started to get his rhythm going. He started to use his jab more, shoot out the right hand, the 1-2. And Hitchins has one of the best jabs in boxing. Coming into the fight, I said that jab for Hitchins, once he uses it, and if he uses it the way he's supposed to, he's going to give Paro a lot of problems in the fight. And once he got it going, he did bother Paro with it. Throughout the fight, kept Paro at bay, at a distance, and that's how Hitchins was able to pepper Paro with his straight right hand to the point where he was able to bust up Paro's nose, make his face a little red, do his damage. Hitchins is not known to be a power puncher, but he inflicts his damage because he's sharp, he's accurate with his punches. They're snappy, they're crisp, even though they're not coming with heavy power like Teofimo, like a Subriya Matias. Even Paro hits harder than Hitchins, but Hitchins was able to get the better of him in the fight because of his jab, his quickness, his sharpness, and yeah. But all in all, man, it was a really good fight. It was really close earlier on in the mid-round until Hitchins started to separate himself and started to pile up round after round after round just with his jab and 1-2s and just peppering Paro, man, with just his 1-2s and just keeping him at bay with the jab. Basic stuff, man. Basic stuff. Paro was not able to adjust and get inside that jab, which is what kept giving Hitchins the success that he had to the point that it got him the IBF title. Coming into the fight, I said that Hitchins had a chance to win the fight because this fight was a toss-up. It was 50-50 on paper. There was a chance we had a new champion, and there was a chance that Paro could have retained. But it was competitive earlier on. And then the later rounds, Hitchins took over, especially the last, 4 rounds. Hitchins was just boxing, jabbing, 1-2s, jab, 1-2s, using his nice long jab that I said would have given problems to Paro, and it did. And Hitchins got it, man. And Hitchins, the fight lived up to expectations. It was really competitive. Both guys doing their thing, and I had a gut feeling that Hitchins had a chance to win the fight as well. And he did. He did. New champion. 117, 111 Paro was crazy. That was too wide for me. The fight. I didn't think Paro did so much damage. 117, 111 to get that type of numbers. But the right winner won. The right winner won. They got it. I'm glad they got it right. Hitchins deserved it. Brooklyn, stand up. You got a new world champion. Hitchins joins the likes of Mike Tyson, Riddick Bowe, Zab Judah. many tremendous fighters from Brooklyn. Hitchins can join that list of Brooklyn boxing world champions. What's next for Hitchins? Well, when asked who does he want next, he said Teofimo Lopez, and I can see why, because, well, both guys are from Brooklyn. They're world champions. It'll be a tremendous unification fight in Brooklyn at the Barclays. That'll be perfect. And, you know, it's two top 10 140s. Both world champions is unification, so it makes sense. As for Paro, I don't think a rematch clause was in the contract. Just like his fight with Surya Matias. Surya Matias was not able to get a rematch right away, an immediate rematch. But Paro versus Matias should be the next fight for both guys, especially now that Paro no longer has the title. These two guys now can definitely get it on in a rematch. There's rumors that Surya Matias will be fighting in Puerto Rico in March on the Edgar Berlanga card. So that will be perfect to stage the rematch on that card. Matias Paro 2, maybe as a co-main event. It is a tremendous fight. So that's an option for Paro. They had big plans for Paro. They had plans for Paro to go to Australia and defend the title against Cambosis and all that stuff, but Hitchins spoiled the plans. New champion in Puerto Rico. And as you see in my picture right here, Hitchins celebrating with emotion. You know, he's on the canvas with tears of joy because, you know, in boxing, boxing's a tough sport. It's a tough sport. You're not guaranteed to be world champion in this sport. And that's the goal, to be, as a boxer, to be world champion. So, and a lot of fighters, when they get to become world champion, you know, all the hard work they put in, knowing that it's not a guarantee, and they actually get to that world title and win it, is emotional. Mayweather, when he won his first world title, defeating Gennaro Hernandez, he went on his knees, broke down in tears because he came from nothing. He had a bittersweet, sour taste when he left the Olympics. He was not able to win the gold medal because they robbed him of that fight for his opportunity to fight for the gold medal. And just from where he came from, man, from nothing, then to win the world championship. Because remember, when you win a world title, you're guaranteed bigger fights, bigger paydays, better life for your family. So when Hitchins was announced, knew it hit home. Everything he's worked for, from the amateurs to the pros, it all came together in that ring in San Juan when he was announced new. And now he's in line for bigger paydays, bigger fights. His life has changed. When you become world champion, your life changes. And that's what happened. So congratulations to Hitchins, man. He deserved it. New champion. On to bigger and better things. That's a Paro. He'll be back. He'll be back when he be a world champion. He has the goods. He can box. You know, he got good power. You know, I think he can be world champion again, but he's gonna have to work his way up, like everyone else. And Hitchins on to bigger and better things. Like I said, Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Austin Cruz. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, guys. It is always a pleasure to talk to you guys about boxing. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.